everyone, it's Lars here and welcome back to Virtual Paddock. Today I'm taking a look at the newest offering in Race Sim Studios' Formula Hybrid series, which is the Formula Hybrid Alpine 2025. Yes, you heard that right. This one actually carries the name of a Formula 1 team, and that's because it was developed in collaboration with Alpine Sim Racing. So let's not waste any time and check out the car. First of all, as is always the case with RSS, it looks absolutely fantastic, incredible attention to detail. And the collaboration with Alpine already shows on the model, because unlike pretty much all previous Formula Hybrid cars, this one is clearly based on one real current F1 car. And that is obviously the Alpine A525. Not only on the outside, but also in the cockpit, RSS have given it the characteristic Alpine steering wheel as well. What we don't get is an official Alpine livery. The liveries are a bit more sim racing specific, with the main sponsor being Track Racer. In case you didn't know, Track Racer is indeed a partner of the Alpine F1 team. Now, aside from the visuals, it obviously also sounds fantastic. And the sound also seems to be based on the Renault engine. Take a listen. However, the most impressive part of this car is definitely the sheer detail of the in-car systems. Now this is an area where in recent years we've seen a lot of crazy developments, like customizable ERS maps for each track, engine maps, differential maps and so forth. But this car takes it even further, because it even features brake migration, which can dynamically shift the brake balance during the braking phase based on a number of factors like pedal pressure or aerodynamic load. And to my knowledge, this is the first ever car in Assetto Corsa that features this system. If we want to go into even more detail, this car comes with a 21-page manual, where a lot of these systems are explained very clearly in a lot of detail. It's very informative. But now, let's check out how the Formula Hybrid Alpine 2025 actually feels on track.
Right, so let's drive a few laps. And one of the first things I noticed about this car was that despite the fact that it's so technically advanced and makes use of all kinds of modern CSP features, it's also perfectly accessible if you just want to arrive and drive, so to speak. Like, you know, a lot of the modern, both like hybrid Formula cars or the underage and hypercars have come out over the recent years. They tend to feature this startup sequence where you first need to start the ignition and start the engine, watch that you don't stall. And you can enable that for this car, but by default it's disabled. And also, the hybrid system for this is is still based on how it normally works in Assetto Corsa. Like you've got the stand maps, they're like no deploy, build, low, medium, low balanced, high, and attack. And then if you want to, you can, for each of those, in an app in the setup menu, you can decide where you want it to deploy. But I, for example, haven't done that yet. I'm just letting the car do its thing right now. I'm using the complete baseline setup. I haven't changed anything. So you can make use of all these crazy advanced features, but it's not a full necessity. Now you do need CSP for this car, And I'm gonna put on screen which version. But if you don't have CSB, or if you have a version lower than that, you can install standard physics. There's more info about it in the manual that comes with this car. Well, the driving experience generally, I would say, is just very much in line with what we know from the Formula Hybrid. So obviously I've never driven a Formula 1 car, but it definitely feels believable. And the force feedback is also very communicative, as once again you expect that from RSS. You always know exactly what the car is doing. Let's try one more lap. I immediately mess up turn 1. You also really need to watch out for the tires, which I'm not really doing. Already overheating them. In the manual there's also more info about the ideal temperature range for each tire. And that is the RSS Formula Hybrid Alpine 2025.
So once again, RSS have knocked it out of the park and delivered an absolutely amazing and incredibly detailed F1 car for Assetto Corsa. More than that even, I would say that with this car, RSS have firmly put the Formula Hybrid on top when it comes to the most advanced F1 car for Assetto Corsa. It's basically been a battle between the Formula Hybrid and the VRC Formula Alpha series over the last few years. And I actually felt like VRC was ahead in recent times. But with the Formula Hybrid Alpine 2025, RSS have, in my opinion, claimed the throne again. I love this car. Anyway, thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed this video. So, till next time, use the downforce, and see you soon.